But before I'm jumping the gun a bit, you know. I was the sea company here, sleeping in the Globe. And they moved our company out to Broadhemston. I'll show you. Do you want to see the photo of them?
Perhaps later.
Yeah, I got a big photo upstairs. All the troops are there. They moved us from the Broadhemston down to Paynton. Well, we put up all the beach defences up. Stopped in all the hotels on the seafront down there.
And you put fences up on the beaches?
All the beach defences, all the all the scaffolding, concertina, Dannet wire. Nobody allowed on the beach, no civilians allowed. Plus an hour in the morning they were allowed on there, an hour in the afternoon.
And so when did you...
We slept in all the hotels on the seafront.
When did you leave this area then, to go abroad?
1942.
Now, and where did you go first?
Up to Scotland.
Yes.
Sailed from Greenock and assisted to Jarvis Bay. Largs Bay, assisted to Jarvis Bay. Out to, stopped at Sierra Leone on the way out, where they picked up fresh fruit and vegetables, Sierra Leone, out there, where all that trouble was going on there. And then on to Egypt, through the Suez, and on to, out to so the Sweetwater and I cover it. Right. Well, all on the canvas, all the regiments, different regiments, north, south, west and eastern commanders there.
So were you a desert rat?
Yes.
You were?
Yeah. 50 Day 8th Army, got transferred.
Yes.
There were 30 of us went from here, plus they were all privates, plus one sergeant, Sergeant Archie was called. And we picked up 3 Scotch officers with our party, which were going out to different regiments. The Scottish regiment out there, probably on
Right.
Aye.
So after
we got made up the strength of the Somerset Lions while we were here.
I see. Yes.
Aye. And Albert Davis, he was Welshman. He married Doreen's sister.
I see.
Albert did. He dead and gone now. He can't sing the throat because he was opera singer. He was. Albert was.
Right.
Oh yeah. Came from
So
Swansea.
after North Africa,
Yeah.
you went to Sicily.
We were on board ship and thought we was coming home.
And
We did this training on the assault boats. I told you, used to lower them on the side of the troop ships, didn't they? But now it's different now, isn't it? And well, this particular morning, a fella come down. He said, "Are you going back to England?" I said, "No, on your love." He said, "Why?" He said, "We're in Sicily." I said, "Don't talk so daft." Went up top and look, you could see Mount Etna from where he'd anchored off.
So how long were you in Sicily?
Well, it was over in about less than a month, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah, Sicily.
And did you go from Sicily to Normandy, or did you come
We went
back?
to Sicily now. The Americans, it was the 8th Army, right? They went on into Italy fighting, didn't they? 8th Army. Well, Montgomery brought us home for the second front. The 151, they were the 50th of 8th Army. 50th of 8th Army, he come home, sailed up from Sicily in September.
1943?
Yeah, 1943. Sailed from Sicily in 1943. That's right.
So when did you go over to France then? When did you go over to France for the second time?
The second time? Oh, D-Day.
You went on D-Day?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And where did you leave from? Where did you leave from? Which port did you come from? Go from
Southampton.
Southampton?
Yeah. We were stationed with the wait a minute now. It was out because I caught malaria out in North Africa and Sicily as well. I had malaria and they used to tell about after the war. I was just went going out of bed in the middle of the night. Oh, sheets are soaking wet, you know, terrible.
So you left from Southampton.
We were stationed with Americans.
With Americans.
In Southampton.
And how did you?
In a place called Shirley, just outside Southampton. a place called Nightingale Woods.
Right.
And they made they made a 15-foot rostrum for General Eisenhower to talk to all the troops. With hundreds of thousands of troops and tanks, you name it, you could not move there. We went down to town, you were lucky if you were in the pub again.
Do you remember what Eisenhower said to you on that occasion?
Yeah. But more or less it ended up on good luck. Churchill said, we'll see you when I get on the beach. Yeah.
So where did you arrive? Which beach were you on? Juno, Gold?
Canadian was on our left, on Juno, wasn't it?
Juno, right.
Yeah.
Canadian
was on our left.
Right.
The Americans, they went to Cherbourg. That's where they were on the right, didn't they? I knew that. I thought they had a job there because it was all big submarine bases there, you know, high rocks there.
Right. So, how long before you managed to get inland?
No, wait a minute.
From the beach.
It took us about 7 hours to get down to on board ship. There was so many tanks and amphibious tanks, troops, you name it. There was hundreds of thousands, Canadians, you name it, before D-Day.
Right.
Right. It took about 7 hours before we was the last vehicle on. We was on a duck, we were. What I call it, DUKW?
Yes.
Amphibious. We were the last vehicle on the American, you know, where the doors, front door open like that. This big tall one, we were the last one on and the first one off when we got across on D-Day.
Right, so you actually arrived on D-Day.
That's right.
Were you on the beach for very long, or did you manage to break out?
Oh, on the move all the time.
You're on the move.
Oh, you never stop. You never stop.
Right, and did you stay in Normandy long, or did you move across to towards Belgium?
I was there with a fortnight. We was dug in, and the Germans were sending over these airbursts. One evening, it's getting dark. And there was a sergeant coming along, we was dug in there, and he said, "Is there any ex-8 army men in this section here?" I said, "Yeah, there's 2 of us." I said, "Well, what's on it?" "I don't know." He says, "You got to report back to headquarters." They were dug in, you know, miles behind the line they were. 900 hours in the morning. So I said, "What's it all about?" No clue. And we got back to where they were, and there was this 6, 5, 6, 7. All of a sudden, there was over a dozen of us there. What's wrong? Well, of course, we had the old, that medal. Look. That one there. That's the no, that was the campaign medal. There, look. See? They all had the gong up. Or gong, they call them a gong, you know.
Yes.
All had the gong. I said, "What's on then?" Not a clue. Anyway, it's hard to make the fellas in. And then he went up to salute to the commanding officer, and the commanding officer, I forget what he was called now, we're talking about 60, 40 years ago now, and he said, "I wonder why you men been paraded here this morning." He said, and then they told us now, General Samuel Dempsey wants a bodyguard consisting of 12 men, and they got to be ex-8th Army men. Has fought in the desert and Sicily. This is in Normandy, this one. Now, I can't forget whether it's the 2nd or 3rd week. I had a letter from Dorian saying, "I saw you photo in the Post, the Picture Post," which was a magazine. It used to come out every fortnight during the war. All the activities what was going on through the war, called the Picture Post. And he said, "I picked you out straight away," because he formed us up. You see, and took a photograph and said what the men were for. But my granddaughter tried to get that photo from that picture posted on the internet, but never. You can never get it, you know. It was a popular magazine. A glossy old magazine that's come out every fortnight called the Picture Post.